Yes, welcome to another City Extra video. We've got a transfer video for you today. You probably know by the title and that. The intro for this video actually died. It just froze on mine and Lewis's cameras. So rather than you just seeing me and Lewis with some dead face just staring at like nothing, I thought I'd just do this and then just send you straight into the video. Who's this one about, Bray?
Who's this one about? Who knows, Bray? Do you know, guys? You should do, because it's in the title of the video. We've been linked with Swiss midfielder Denis Zakaria, plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach, 24 years old. We've been linked with him, and we're going to talk about him because I believe that maybe City should put a bid in, maybe like eBay,
a bid on him.
Imagine if all football players were just put on eBay. That'd be a laugh.
You just bid on them,
and then you just saw like a team, I don't know, like Brentford or someone just bid on Messi just for
bid
the
a quid,
just because at one point they want to be winning the auction.
That'd be well funny if you could like a live thing where you can see the bids for players like eBay, innit? You know what I mean? That'd be insane. Denis Zakaria, this guy, man, he's all up in our mentions. You know what I mean? Everyone talks about him as like the guy that we need. Apparently, the Fernandinho replacement, and that is something that this team's been missing. Yeah, Rodri adds something different to the team than
completely different
what Fernandinho
player.
is.
Yeah.
He doesn't add the same like versatility that Fernandinho used to bring to the team, and the speed that he used to do it at. So midfield this season has been a rocky road. It is looking a bit more solid now, but I think changes are needed, and it's time to bring in someone new. And apparently, this is your guy's favourite option. I mean, Benassa's an option out there, but this guy's the one. It seems to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's got the target on his head. This is the one.
It's a lot of people are in our comments saying this is the guy, and to be fair, there's been a few rumours floating about that City are interested in him. Apparently we are interested in Benassa as well, but this is our main priority. So for those that don't know who he is, so he, as I say, Swiss international, plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga. He's played for them since 2017. Before that, he was at Young Boys. Plays a lot of football, to be fair. His injury record, I'm not got his injury record up, but just looking at the games played, I think he stays relatively healthy. What type of player is he then? Okay, so I've been looking at some videos, reading some like stuff on the internet about him, and so yeah, pro, and I'm just telling you what I know. But he's sort of like a CDM, so a bit like Fernandinho, but he does power forward a lot more than Fernandinho into sort of like a more Toure type thing. So I think he's more of like a hybrid between the two. He does sit there and he is that defensive midfielder, but then from what I've seen, he does like to power forward, and is very, very strong and very, very quick. He looks quicker to me than Yaya Toure was, even in his prime, and his acceleration for someone who, of his structure, he's quite a big guy. It's quite surprising, really. Yaya Toure was fast, but his acceleration wasn't the best. Once he got going, he was like a steam train, wasn't it? But Zakaria looks a lot quicker on his acceleration, so he likes to burst forward, and you see a lot of videos of him just running past players just because they're both standing still, and he just goes like a rocket. So yeah, he's very agile, very quick. And I think that's something that, like you said, bro, I think that's something that we've missed. We brought in Rodri, but yeah, Rodri's good at what he does, but I don't think in a lot of the games that we play, I don't think he's what we need, or we're trying to utilise him in a position, in a way that he's not really built for. For me, he's very much a Sergio Busquets, sitting there, let him move the ball left, right, let him control the play. When you start asking him to get forward and, running about defensively, left to right, try to put tackles in like Nigel de Jong's doing, I don't think that's him, and I think it's a little bit unfair sometimes that we're asking him to do that. And to be fair, Zakaria looking good. His contract runs out at the end of next season, so obviously Borussia Mönchengladbach are in a weak position, a vulnerable position in terms of selling him and a transfer fee. Rumours of the fee, bit dodgy, it kind of varies, but I've seen low as sort of 35 up towards 55. I think anything over that ain't really going to happen due to his contract situation. And yeah, I've just got a quote here. He was also linked with Bayern Munich, and this is what he said. He said, as a player, if you read that Bayern are interested in you, it shows that you are doing well at your club. I'm not really thinking about my future now. I'm focused on Gladbach at the moment. I have a lot of games to play. But he said, I'm not really thinking about my future. He is thinking about his future because you've not signed a new contract and your contract ends at the end of next season.
Yeah.
So we know you're thinking about your future. You're being linked with a lot of good teams. We are a team, in my opinion, that we need someone like this. And guys, I think, to be fair, the people who are in the comments saying this is the guy, I'm starting to back it. I'm starting to believe.
Same. I'm starting to think this is the guy. In fact, the other day, Lewis sent me a video, right? And 20 seconds into the video of the highlights of this Zakaria guy, Lewis is like, this guy, he is the one. So I was like, what is this? So I watched it and I confirmed. 20 seconds in, I was also like, he is the one. And I think one of the first things I messaged Lewis back after that was saying, like I said before, he's very much like Toure, but he has this insane speed. So like he is kind of like a Fernandinho Toure hybrid, but also he has mad technical ability on the ball.
Yeah.
Like the guy's taking people on left, right, and centre, and with the power, his height, his strength, and the speed of him. Like I said, his acceleration is mad. So because he's good on it with his feet, he can dance about people and then burst out from it. It's weird to see. It's so weird to see a guy so tall be so fast in that midfield. And according to Sports Witness, that we might be going for him in January. So this could be a signing a lot sooner than what we imagined. I always thought this guy maybe it'd be a summer signing, so when we're trying to do our little like revamp. But we could be getting it in January, and we've been calling for a midfielder in January. And Pep's come out and said that, he's happy with the squad and that. But I think he always says that. He always says that. But it could be it. It could be it. We could be seeing this guy play for Manchester City in January. So, you know what I mean? I've got my hopes up just by watching highlights videos. I know you shouldn't do that, innit? You shouldn't watch highlight videos and get excited. But I am excited.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing this video because people were telling us that this is a good guy and you guys need to watch him. So that's what we've done. I think that there is a chance that we could get him in January. Why? Well, because we do need a midfielder, and the club really should be looking to bring in a midfielder in January if possible. I understand that sometimes it's just not possible. Clubs just won't sell. Prices are massively inflated or whatever. I don't see that being the case. One, his contract's running down quick, you know what I mean? It's running down at the end of next season. Two, Borussia Mönchengladbach are currently sitting in 7th at the time of this video recording. So they're in sort of like a mess season, you know what I mean? They're not going to get top 4. And, you know, they're selling him, not selling him, it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? So I see them not being too arsed about selling him during January. And to be fair, they could probably get an extra 5-10 million in January, unless they sell him in, you know, if they sell him in summer, I think that the transfer fee goes down slightly. Again, at that point, he's only got a year left on his contract. So I think that this is actually a doable one. So long as Borussia Mönchengladbach are not being silly with the transfer fee, anywhere between 35 and 50 million, I think City might pull the trigger. Anything above that, and even 50 is at the top end, anything above that, it might be tricky to do. But I'm liking this. A couple of cons, I think I've only got one at this moment in time. Champions League experience, very minimal. Again, at this time, he's only played, 2 proper Champions League games. He's played a few qualifying matches, but, you know, the teams that they're playing in them sort of games is not up to standard. Played a bit of Europa League, but again, not the same. So that is a bit of a concern. You know, you'd like all the ticks in it. You go down the list and check every box, and you want to have it. Tick, tick, tick. You know, he's got a lot of ticks, but he's not got the Champions League one really. But you know, sometimes you have to take a little bit of a gamble to get a good player, a young player at a good price. You know what I mean? If all the boxes were ticked, you're not paying 50 million or whatever. You're going to be paying 70, 80 million. So that's the only one sort of downside. But you know, I'm sure we'll grow into it and do decent. But I'm honestly liking the look of him. I've seen him play now. You know, I've read some reports on him and stuff, and he looks like a real good player and someone that could fit us. I'm interested to know what you guys think. Let us know in the comment section below. I know a lot of you already want this guy because we've read your comments about it.
All the time about it.
But yeah, let us know. Is there anything that we've missed? Anything else? Cons, pros? Is there anything there that we've missed really that we should be concerned about or buzzing about? Should we go and get him? Should City pull the trigger in January, or should we wait until in the summer? Because that's another thing, a con that could be. You sign a player in January, it could upset the flow of the team, of the dressing room. So again, it's something to consider. Let us know in the comment section below. Is this the guy that City should be going for in that central midfield position? Let us know. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Smash that like button for us, and we'll see you in the next one.